Testing. Testing 1, testing 2, testing 3, testing 4, testing 5, testing 6. Why is there reverb? Oh, I know why. I think I know why. Let's see here if I fixed it. I may have, I may not have. Alright, testing 1, testing 2, 4, 5, 6. Should have gotten rid of that issue, hopefully. Let's see if I think I did. I believe I did. I thought I did. There we go. Alright, I did. Alright. Alright, we'll be right back with the start of the affair. Alright. Oh, that's a little too loud, too hard, too much, too soon. There we go. A little lower, and bingo, bango, bungo.
How you guys doing? I just want to let you know, Mike is live, so don't say anything that'll ruin your career. Yep. Don't give an opinion on anything. Ever. You will. Don't give your opinion on anything on the world. Nope. Anything that's ever happened, anything that's going to happen. Nope. Oh, we're so excited to listen to you do this. It's awesome. There he is. What's up, handsome? How are you? Better now. You good? Yeah, real good. You look great. Thanks, sir. Are you flying solo tonight? Huh? No, Michelle's gonna be here. Oh, all right. There she is. That's not Michelle. Might be my wife. Hello, fella. Also, you've been pointing around. Oh, yeah. Good. How are you? Oh, my mother-in-law says she's so happy that you're doing this. Can't wait to hear you. So big thank you from both moms. Well, where can I be that I'm not going to be in your way? I think it'll settle. I don't think I have
No, bye. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride of 20 years once the clock strikes midnight tonight, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are live from the Rose Garden as your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks are about ready to take on the Wonderland Wizards. The Wizards on the road. You see them wearing their dark blue jerseys with the light blue trim. Little white on the shoulders. Looks like it's going to be either number 14, Coley Obringer, or Maddox LaFountain. LaFountain, although I don't see another goaltender. So right now I think Obringer is going to get the start in between the pipes with the blue shorts, blue socks, light blue trim, white numbers, blue trim, and white lettering. And down at the other end, your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks, and that's their U18 midget team or high school team. They're wearing their bright yellow sweaters, blue numbers, Seahawks across the chest, numbers on the front, numbers on the back. Says Seahawks in white and blue, blue numbers, blue and yellow stripes. We're going to have to zoom past this guy. There we go. Blue and yellow stripes. He's still there. And he's still there. Nah, he's a good dude. I know the dude. All right. There you go. There's a good look at the sweater. And the Seahawks will complete their warm-ups. Now we'll see who gets the start in between the pipes. It's going to be Jack Dempsey, number 37, who's out there now with the goaltender behind him, number 39, Tyler Fields. These boys played last night, as you see Preston Fort there wearing Tom Brady's number 12. I used to say the former number 12, Tom Brady, but he'll be back. He'll be on the Dolphins by the end of the week. He'll do one more broadcast and realize I can't do this. A little bit more difficult than Thomas thought, but they paired him with a guy who had no idea how to deal with Tommy. Tommy sitting next to me would do a phenomenal job, but that's not his fault. Anyway, I digress. So Preston Fort wearing number 12. It was my point there. Preston doing the camera with me all morning long. Did a fantastic job. As you see the Seahawks going through their warm-ups. We play 16-minute periods here in the midget age group or the high school age group. Icing and offsides are in effect. If you're offsides, there is no delayed offsides because USA Hockey doesn't have delayed offsides. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, it is still icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime because USA Hockey hates fun. And let's see, body checking is allowed, but they still don't allow the kids to fight, which I can't tell you how much I'm against that. All right. That's what happens when you grow up watching Tom and Jerry, ladies and gentlemen. What can I tell you? Apologies. Well, that bus ain't never going to come for you. All right. The boys are done with their warm-ups. The Seahawks will be skating from your right to your left. The Wizards from your left to your right, unless you're tuned in down in Australia. Then, of course, things would be the other way around. 16 minutes on the clock. We're ready to go. A little bit disappointed. No DJ, no music. I can't cut the rug. I'm not able to use all my talents that God gave me here tonight without the music on, but we'll just have to make do. All right, teams gathering around their goaltenders, gathering the pucks up. You see the Seahawks there, getting the pucks in. The Wizards doing the same down at the other end. There you go. The Wizards on the road here tonight. Drove up from Bridgeport, the Wonderland of Ice. Fun arena. Fun place to watch high school. The big arena there, the big one to the right if you go in and go down to the right. Good place to watch good high school hockey down there in Fairfield County. We are about ready to get underway here. The Seahawks who played last night, we're on the road up in Newington versus the Newington Nor'easters team. I don't know what they are called during the half season. I think they're just called Newington. And as they break their huddle, Wizards and the Seahawks about ready to do battle for your entertainment purposes at home and all around this great Frisbee we call Earth here tonight. I want to thank everybody from tuning in from all over the world. We had some shout-outs earlier today from London, England. People were tuning in. So that was pretty cool. And I know that there were some family members watching up in Saskatchewan, Canada. The hat of America. All right. Wizards going through some last-minute instructions with the coaching staff. I think it's going to be Obringer in between the pipes, number 14. And he's wearing Steve Grogan's old number. Patriots are 1-0. New York Jets are 0-1. All right, they break their huddle. We're about ready to get underway. Larson leans in to take the draw now against number 63. That's Teddy Walsh. Walsh wins the draw. Larson controls it now for Preston Fort. There's Fort on the puck there. Fort got it up along the boards. Seahawks get it back on D. Fort getting the start on D out there with number 64. That's Will Slugger. Here comes Slugger now, the aforementioned, stepping to the outside. Slugger with the puck now. Slugger dancing. Slugger, nice job to lift the stick there and take the puck there. Riley Riccatelli did a nice job, but the Seahawks come back to get it now in the corner with it now. Walking out now, all alone in front is Larson. Pulls the trigger, he scores! A gorgeous passing play behind the net. Larson, was cutting to the cooker. Slugger found him. He walked in, let the laser beam go. First shot on goal, and it's a dandy by big number 6, Wade Larson. He knew just what to do with it there as he walked in and snipered it home. A real nice job there by Big Wade. The senior getting the job done for the Seahawks, and just like that, the Seahawks in the early going, the very early going, 25 seconds in, as a matter of fact. Larson gets them on the board 1-0. Good thing I took the over in Vegas on the way here. Here's Larson again. Larson to the outside, protects the puck. Poke check there by Dennis King. Back the other way now, sent all the way down. Looks like it might go for icing. Bartis chases it. Oh, nice job there by Gary Bartis not to touch that puck. He could have got it. In my opinion, I probably shouldn't say that too loud. The ref might hear me, but Bartis could have got to that. He's quite the skater. And he just slowed up there just a little bit, just enough, but yet kept his head and shoulders low to act like he was skating as hard as he could. That's a good job, but you got to wake up earlier than that, Gary, to get one by the broadcaster and camera lady. However, I applaud the results. Look where the face-off is. Might not show up in the scorecard, but certainly something that doesn't elude this broadcasting company. Nice job there. As Carabello, good to see Carabello playing. We took a hard hit last night, and I know he was day-to-day, but out there on the ice now for the Seahawks. Like to see that. Big number 41, and back the other way now. Here comes Bridgeport, sending the puck over. Mockery. Mockery got it back in front. On the back check, Seahawks break it up, cleared but not out. Quick shot, saved by Fields. The rebound, Fields got the flipper on that. Good positional rebound, saved there by Tyler Fields, number 39. In your scorecard. Heard he got knocked around yesterday, too. I heard it was a rough night in Newington. Look forward to the rematch. Back the other way now. Here comes Aiden Tennis. Tennis protecting the puck. Tennis down the right wing. Lets the shot go. Oh, nice quick shot there. I didn't think he was looking to shoot it, and he got it off. Good stop there by the netminder Obringer, and it looks like we might have a penalty coming. Slashing is the call. Is it on Tennis? I didn't see. I was following. I missed it. Oh, emphatically, the ref slashing. So wait. He did it twice. Did he get two? Why would he do it twice? 2 times 2 is 4. As far as I know. He definitely did it twice, but no, I guess he just really wanted to. Well, all right. Well, only penalties are only for 90 seconds anyway. They're not for 2 minutes, so there's that. All right. Puck sent out back to the blue line. Larson chases it down there. Letting the quick shot go off the boards. Dangerously there. Nice job by Fields. Square to the shooter. As he shimmied it out of his pads there. Drops down and Fields covers it. That's a very alert save there by the goaltender Tyler Fields as the puck took a vicious ricochet off of the back end boards, and Fields was prepared, smart enough, and in position. if that did anything. All right. All right. I think we may have fixed it. I got a text message saying it was working fine before. We'll see now. I believe it's fixed. It was working fine. I don't understand how that. All right. Thank you so much. And that was funny, too, because I was checking my phone to make sure that I had the information right. It was Station 2 East Hartford, and I'm giving them the shout out, so I'm checking this to make sure I got it right. And the guy I was giving the shout out to had sent me a text, said audio's not working. So I guess he didn't hear the shout out. But anyway, it's a good thing that he sent me the text, because now, as far as I know, the audio is working. So that's a good thing. All right. So it looks like we got a man in the box here for the Wizards, but nothing on the board as of yet. And there it is. All right, so power play for the Seahawks. They lead it 1-0 to goal by Larson. Not sure why that happened, but thank you so much, Cliff, for notifying us. Here's a chance now for the Seahawks right off the faceoff, sliding the puck over. Right back in front. Here's Larson looking for number 2. It came right back to him, knocked aside. Now here's a chance. Now Tennis pulls the trigger. Nice stop there by Obringer. Tennis in the corner, trying to come back out in front with it. Wouldn't do so. Kept in by Preston Fort. Fort doing battle along the boards. Nice job to get it to Larson as he wins the battle. Good job by Preston. He's such a nice kid. I like him a lot. Here he is now. Larson letting the shot go right into the mitt there of the goalkeeper, Obringer. So a nice shot there by Tennis and a nice save by the netminder, Obringer. All right, Carabillo now on left wing, on right wing. Quinn Sprankle. And center, I believe that's number 55. I believe it's Cunningham. Defense is Sauer. And Bartas. Here's Bartas now on it. Bartas tried to get it down low. Couldn't do so. The Wizards send it all the way down. Normally it's not icing, but in USA youth hockey, ladies and gentlemen, it's icing. But even if you're shorthanded, well, that's because they won't let me be king of hockey. I've applied for the position, but they said something about democracy or something. I don't know. I was like, well, I think that there should not be icing when you're shorthanded. And they hung up. Face off won by the Seahawks, letting the shot go deflected in front. That hit a body on the way in. Looked like that ran into Driscoll. Driscoll wearing Jaromir Jagr's old number 68. Like that. Jagr's still playing. Oh, by the way, scored the other night. Here goes Sprankle now. Sprankle sending it up behind the net. Cunningham on the forecheck. That comes dangerously out in front. The Wizards get to it. And hops over to stick of Sauer. Short-handed now. Here's a chance now. Macri. Macri down the right wing. Nice job there by Bartas to come over. And good edge work there as you see Gehrig turn and go up the boards there. Great play there by Gary Bartas. That pleases the broadcaster. And good to see the defense of the Seahawks stepping up at the blue line. Last week I thought they gave way too much room at the blue line. This week I see a discernitive effort to take away that gap. Well, here comes Sauer now. Fozzie Bear down the left wing, trying to step back inside. Knocks it down to himself. Good hand-eye coordination there by the big fella. Back to the blue line to go. Sprankle went down to one knee. Couldn't keep it in. DeSanto got it back out to the center ice, but a nice job there by Sprankle to get it back, but offsides is the call. We got to close that penalty box door over there. That could be a problem. Right there, right next to the Wizards. That's not good. Thank you. See, everybody tunes into the broadcast. He must be wearing those special earrings. All right, that's a joke, folks. That's a joke. Along the boards now. Trying to chip it out to center, knocked down. On it quickly there is Jackson Baldwin, number 8 in the scorecard. Tennis lays the lumber into the man, sending him flying. It's Christie. Ended up down on his bum. They get it back out in front. Tennis scores! A tremendous power move by the big fella, number 19. As he battled his way in the corner, got back to the front of the net. The puck ended up on his stick. And he knew just what to do with it as he buries the biscuit there. I really like the big hit in the corner. That caused the turnover. And then he went right to the cooker, as I've been telling the young lad to do since he was a little guy. He went right to the cooker and buried the biscuit 2-0. Nice play there by Tennis. I really like the physicality in the corner. The goal is nice too, don't get me wrong, but that's what I like to see. Big, strong kid, got to use the body. His Tennis now wheeling and dealing. Sends it across, back to the blue line. Fort couldn't keep it in. Out and knocked down by Slugger. Well, I'll tell you, this is a completely different team than the one we saw a week ago. They got a lot of pep in their step here tonight. I like what I'm seeing from the Seahawks thus far. Long way to go, though. 7-11 Slurpee time left in the opening stanza. Or you might say Bobby Nystrom's overtime goal from John Tonelli, 1980 finals against the Philadelphia Flyers. No offense to the gritty people out there. That one goes off a body and out of play. So 6 minutes, 57 seconds left to go in the opening stanza. 2-0, the Seahawks lead it. And Dennis with a nice goal there. And like I said, my favorite part of that play is just leaning into the guy and sending him down on his bum and then getting to the cooker. The scoring part, that comes from practicing in your driveway. I knew once the puck got on his stick that it was a 90% chance that it was getting buried. But he wouldn't have been open, wouldn't have got the puck loose if he didn't make the physical play to begin with. So that's what I like. All right, Walsh leaning in now to take the draw against number 9. That's Quinn Sprenkle. Sprenkle will be one of the few players on the organization that plays for East Haven once they break up to their high school teams. Most of these boys will be on the Eagles, Eastern Connecticut Eagles. Not a handful to play for East Haven. Stepping to the outside now, protecting the puck behind the net. Poke checked away there. Perfectly timed poke check there by Bartas. Good poke check there by Garrett. And here's Bartas now on the backhand. Couldn't get it out. Cleared but not out. Kept in nicely. Sent back ahead there by Cunningham. Did he keep it in? Driscoll, no. Offsides the call. Good call by the official. I thought it came out myself. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Seahawks lead this one 2-0. And as the puck came back to the point, Wizards on it there. Chasing it down. There was Flugbiel sent in by Driscoll. Goes behind the net now for Sauer. Sauer with 6 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Sidesteps the check. Good job on the back check, though. As Dunn was beaten, and he still got to the puck. He didn't give up on that play. That's a good play there by Jake Dunn. Dunn was over Unger, but I was under Dunn. In the corner now, trying to get the puck in front. Couldn't do so. Goes off the boards. Driscoll trying to keep it in. He did. Driscoll did a nice job to keep it in there. He was under duress there from Flugbiel. Bartas sidesteps the check there. Behind the net it goes now. Here's Sprenkle. Sprenkle lost the handle on it. Found the handle on it. Got it up to Cunningham. Cunningham has got Flugbiel up ahead. Cunningham up to Flugbiel. Flugbiel with the puck. Flugbiel. You saw Driscoll lining him up there. Braced himself for the hit. That knocks down at center ice. Here's Fort now. Fort dumps it in. Got to the red line and dumped it in. Good smart play there. He's been listening to me all day saying get to the red line and get it deep. He did just that. Good play there by Preston. Never a bad play to put the puck 200 feet away from your goaltender. Never a bad play. Always get it deep if you can. Now look what happened. Now it's icing. Hey, now because Preston got that puck deep, now it's icing, and now the puck stays down there. It's all about getting the puck behind the other team's goal line, going to work, get it back in front and scoring. It's a very simple game, ladies and gentlemen. It's just incredibly difficult to execute. Get the red line and get it deep. Get to the red line, and you don't see enough young kids do that. They're not taught that. You don't learn that in ADM. That's the problem with it. That's why Canadian hockey has fallen off, because they made themselves as good as we are. They took away their instincts. A nice big hit there by Christie. And they went to the Canadian model, and then we followed the American model. Well, a generation later, the players are all on equal footing, because everybody's doing the same thing. And completely lost their advantage. The advantage of being Canadian. All right, holding is the call here. I think it's going to come against the Seahawks. Let's see. I believe it's going to go to Slugger. Slugger headed to the sin bin. 2 minutes for holding somebody else while they're trying to play hockey. And there it is. The ref gave the internationally recognized sign for hold. And with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza, the first power play of the night for the Wizards. Seahawks have had 2. Wizards win the faceoff, letting the shot go right up the throat guard there of Fields, chopping at it at the side of the net. Quick shot there by Christie. He got it back now. Christie poke checked away and short-handed. Here come the Seahawks now. Larson. Larson down the left wing at the dot, walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop there by the netminder Obringer. That's a huge save right there. Seahawks go up 3-0 short-handed. And a lot of momentum would be headed over to the yellow and blue. That's a huge save there by Obringer. 3-0 is a lot more than 2-0. It's like 33% more. All right, leaning in now is Larson. Larson's got Sauer right behind him. Carabillo on the right wing. Bartas on the right defense. Penalty killing unit out there for the Hawks. There's Matt Kriske now. Kriske behind the net. Kriske lost the handle on it. Larson. He's got it there. Larson. Digging, mucking, doing his homework. 3 Wizards over there. He's occupying a lot of space. Carabillo comes in, leans into his man there. The clock ticking away on the power play here, so good job by Larson and Carabillo. Carabillo finishes his check, and Larson sealed the wall. Larson doing yeoman's work here on the penalty kill, keeping it down. And look at the hands low on the stick, just keeping it against the boards. As the clock does what the clock does to everybody with the exception of Tom Brady, except for when he's in the broadcast booth. And that comes back for Sauer. Sauer did a nice job to keep it in. And now finally, the Wizards come out of the zone. There's Macri down the right wing, saucering it across, sliding over with Fields. They get a chunk of it. Wizards get it back out in front. Sauer, good stick there. They get it back out in front. Fields slams over, makes the glove save, and there'll be no further play. A dazzling stop there by Tyler Fields. Good pressure there on the power play by the Wizards, which has 15 seconds remaining in it. Fields, quick to his feet there, quickly to be back in position, made the glove save, made it look easy. They had big number 39 there. He's looked sharp thus far. On the backhand, sent all the way down. That's going to be icing even if they're shorthanded. Icing is the call. With 9 seconds left to go in the Wizards power play, Seahawks leading it 2-0. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. You see number 12 out there, Preston Fort. He'll be doing the play-by-play tomorrow. All day long there he is. So he's an excellent play-by-play guy, too. Really good cameraman, good dude. Back to the blue line now, his king. My kind of guy. Chipping it ahead now. Here comes Sprankle. Sprankle short-handed down the right wing. He's got tennis with him. At the dot, pulls the trigger. Big stop there. Lawful save by Obringer. As the Seahawks come back to 5-on-5. Boy, I'll tell you, 2 big saves there by Obringer during their power play, or it's 3-0. Don't forget them. If the Wizards manage to come back in this affair. Here's Tennis now. Tennis got it back for Fort. Preston Fort down for Tennis. Tennis now turning, protecting the puck, trying to navigate the waters there. Lost the handle on it. Back the other way now. Through traffic comes Ullman. Sent back up quickly by Sluggert. Sluggert over Cunningham. Cunningham for Sprankle. Sprankle trying to knife his way in. Here's Preston Fort keeping it in, eluding the hit there. 2-3-4 left to go here in the opening stanza. 2-0. Seahawks leading it. The goals by Tennis and Larson. Fort now tracking it down on the backhand there, sliding it across. Dangerous play there by Preston Fort. Got away with it. I'd like to see him just turn to his forehand and wing it up the boards myself there, but that's me. I like the puck out no matter what. Stepping to the outside. Poke checked away there by Baldwin. And it comes out to center. Nice poke check there by Baldwin. Sent in. They regain the blue line. Here's Fort now. Fort in the corner. Fort off the boards hard. Seahawks get it out to center as Flugbeil helped it along. That's knocked down by King. Here comes Flugbeil now. Down the left wing. Flugbeil chased it down. Got to it. Sliding it across now. Larson. Larson. Nice shifty lateral move. Lets the shot go deflected in front. Obringer may have gotten a chunk of that through traffic. Nice stop if he did. Things were happening too fast there for the broadcaster to keep up. And I'm an old goalie. I think it went off a body, but if not, hate to take a save away from a goaltender, so perhaps he did. Sauer doing a nice job to keep it in. Sauer kicks it ahead. Sending it down low now. Quickly on it, there's Larson. Larson puts the brakes on in the corner. Larson keeping it, takes a hit, keeps his feet. As the Wizards clear it and away to center it goes now. 1:18 left to go. Bartis giving chase. Bartis got to it on the forehand, sending it back up, sent back in. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey. In USA youth hockey, this is still considered youth hockey. They play under the USA hockey rules. When these boys are playing high school next year, not next year, after Thanksgiving, that'll be the delayed offsides, and we'd still be playing hockey, which is the right thing to do. But because USA hockey doesn't allow for delayed offsides, we're now watching the ref gather the puck. And we're finally playing hockey again. No reason these guys have to play like that. With the puck now, here are the Wizards at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger. Fields with the big save, and there'll be no further play. Nice save there by Fields. Is that 29 that walked in? 39. That was Melchiorre. Melchiorre. There he is, number 39. No, that's not there. That's 39 there. That's 29 over there. Oh, there's a lot of nines on this line, and they got their jerseys all muffled up. Boy. Oh, we separate the nines, huh, Coach? Just kidding. As they get to it now in the corner now, here's Bartis. Bartis went to the backhand, couldn't carry it behind the net. Came back out in front. They shoot, they score! The Wizards got the puck back out in front quickly. I believe it was Melchiori who got to the cooker and buried the biscuit. Yes, it was. Number 39, Zach Melchiori. As the Wizards caused the turnover down low, got the puck in front. Melchiori, the beneficiary, in the right place, right time, got the shot away. And with just 46.8 seconds left to go in the stanza, that's a big goal there. Ladies, I told you, don't forget those saves by Obringer. Prevented it from going 3 and 4-0. Now it's 2-1. Those are huge stops. Here's Larson now. Larson tried to slide it across. Had a man cutting there was Baldwin. But a nice job to step up and cut it off there by number 68, Parker Driscoll. Driscoll made a nice play there. 28 seconds left to go in the opening stanza. Seahawks trying to come away with it. Driscoll couldn't get to it. Poked ahead. Now here comes Baldwin. Baldwin, 20 seconds left. Baldwin chased down at the dot. Baldwin had to put the brakes on as he was caught from behind there by Clark. A Slugger came over to help out. That goes behind the net. Driscoll on it there. Clark sealing off the wall. 8 seconds left to go. Seahawks still got time to get it in front. They do. And covering it up there is the netminder Obringer. And there'll be no further play. 5 seconds left to go here. We'll see if the Seahawks pull the goaltender. I would, but that's just me. I think the risk versus reward is there. Get the extra skater, go right to the net. Well, Seahawks not thinking that way, apparently. Well, it goes back to Fort. Fort letting the shot go where the extra guy would be standing. And it's poured down there as the buzzer sounds. All right, your score at the end of 1. The Seahawks 2, the Wizards 1. We'll be right back at the start of the second period. Don't you dare go away.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Thank God for testing. Yes.
Yeah.
We can talk on that.
No, my. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Hope you restocked the sarsaparilla. Hope you made that sandwich, perhaps roast beef, a little bit of turkey. I don't know, maybe some ham. Whatever cured meats you like. Mayonnaise, mustard. I've been doing a lot of horsey sauce lately on my sandwiches, perhaps some French dressing even. Or maybe it's Russian or Thousand Island. I don't even know. Either way, ref drops the puck in the second period underway here. There's the broadcaster hungry. On it now is Krisky. Krisky in the corner trying to get the puck out. Clear but not out. Kept in Sauer. Sauer lets the shot go. That might have been a pass. Into the corner it goes. Wizards send it up along the boards. It bounces away to center. Sauer will give chase. Sauer picks up the puck now behind his own net. Sauer coming out the other end. Trying to get it out up the wing. Just can't do it. You can't come from behind your own net and hope to get it out on the same side. You got to change direction. It's got to go back behind the net. Here's Sprankle now. Sprankle with the puck. Turned over in front now. Quick shot on the waffle side there. Nice save by Fields. Back the other way now. Here's Flugbiel. Flugbiel tried to connect there with Tennis. Tennis in a foot race now. The puck just got to the goaltender in time. A little bit of snow there from Tennis. Well, perfectly legal. What do you want the guy to do? Not stop? I mean, he's got to stop somehow, right? It's not Tennis's fault. He runs into the goalie. Everybody's mad at him. He gets snow on the goalie. Everybody's mad at him. The poor guy can't win. That's what you're supposed to do. Goalie should have came out and got that puck 5-6 feet before that. These things happen. Not far into the product. 15:07 left to go here in the second stanza, just nicely underway. 53 seconds in. As Larson leans in to take the draw, Cunningham right behind him. Neither team, Wizards with no left wing, Seahawks with no right wing. I guess that way it works out. Larson poking at it. Thought it was offsides. It is offsides. So a couple of whistles here in the early going. The second period a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. Hopefully nobody gets upset at me about that. Nobody seemed to. You're sluggish. All right, here's Cunningham now. Poke checked away, and the Wizards getting to it. And they send it up along the boards. Tracked down there by Fort. Fort up for Cunningham. Cunningham went back to get it. He's worked over there in the corner. There by King. Dunn, excuse me. Now for Fort. Fort, good pass across D to D. That's what you want to do. Spread it out. And Sluggert now. Sluggert for Larson. Larson. And Sluggert came together there. Sluggert with it. Sluggert got it up to Fort. Fort over the red line now. Gains the blue line. Fort to the outside. Fort with speed. Poke checked away there by Riccatelli. Fort got it down to Larson, though. Good job by Fort to get back to it. And here come the Wizards now. Carabillo causes the turnover. Slugger stepped up to intercept that pass. I think the Seahawks doing a nice job between the red line and the other team's blue line, being very aggressive, not giving the Wizards a lot of room to operate out there tonight. I like it. As I said last week, I felt the Wizards had way too much room through the neutral zone. Seahawks have addressed that. So that pleases the broadcaster. There's Carabillo now. Carabillo fights off the check there. Got the locks coming out the back of the helmet. You know, Denny Carabillo is in the hockey game when he's out there. He's always mixing things up, covered in snow. Nothing not to like about that young lad's game. He's played the same way for years, too. He's an old goalkeeper. And a good one, too. I like his game. Very aggressive. No fear. Sacrifice the body on any given shift. Multiple times. Good hockey player. Flugbiel couldn't get that out. It's kept in at the blue line. Track down, sent behind the net. Fields will leave it there for Bartas. Bartas up for Flugbiel. Flugbiel chipped it ahead. Icing is waved off now as a foot race ensues. Sprankle giving chase. Into the corner with Sprankle is Clark. Clark moves it along, and that's picked up there by Baldwin. Baldwin did a nice job to come away with that puck. As the Wizards come away with it now. Out to center ice, they come 2-on-2. Sauer stepped over. Bartas coming back to get a chunk. He's passed there as they get it down low on the backhand. Big stop there by Fields. And there'll be no further play. Good little give and go there between Macri and DeSanto. A lot of communication there between those two as they weaved their way in the 2-on-2, and they ended up with a good opportunity. That's good chemistry there between those two as Clark lets the shot go. Saved by Fields. The rebound dangerously lie there for a moment. Flugbiel knocked it down. Couldn't come away with it. At the dot now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Fields as Ben and Macri let the quick shot go. On 12 minutes, 53 seconds left to go here. In the second stanza. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. They win it. Sprankle, good clean win. Winding it now, Bartas under duress there, ends up in the corner. Wizards on it there. Turning on is Kriski. Kriski still with it, hounded by Bartas. Bartas did a nice job to stay with him in the corner now. Bartas doing battle, winning the battle, getting it up to Flugbiel. Flugbiel didn't get it out. Bouncing puck. And sent in now for Bartas. Bartas on the backhand. Didn't get it out. Cleared and not out. Kept in by Clark. Clark couldn't keep it in. Back checking and coming away with now Melchiorre. Melchiorre down the left wing at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Flipper save. Big rebound. Came all the way back out past the dot. Sprankle got in the way there. As Driscoll came in to get the shot away. Seahawks running around a little bit in their own zone here. They need a line change. Flugbiel gets it out to center, but the Seahawks unable to change anybody. They need to. We'll see Sprankle heading off the ice. They got one fresh set of talons out there. These boys have been out there for a while now. It's the second period. The benches are further away, so Wizards should be popping fresh legs on there at every chance that they get here. Don't be offside. You want to make sure the Seahawks can't change here. Wizards got to get some fresh legs on the ice. They got a chance here. They got Lopez out there. And wheeling and dealing now, walking in Grafos. Grafos lost the handle on it. Poke checked away. Flugbiel couldn't come away with it. Cleared but not out. Letting the shot go. Fields like to see him hold that there. Seahawks desperate for a whistle. Nice move there, Grafos. Grafos behind the net for Larson. Larson the only one with fresh legs out there. Here comes Larson now. He's got to get it deep, get to the red line, and just dump it in. Seahawks have got to change. Larson protecting the puck, got it deep, so he achieves the goals, and Seahawks get fresh legs out there. Good job by Larson. His Fort now off the bench, lost the handle on it, sent all the way down by the Wizards. Looks like it's going to go far enough for icing, so icing is the call. As it's sent all the way down. 11:01 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Ladies and gentlemen, learned that in college. That's SUNY Stony Brook back in the day. Patriots and Seawolves. All right, Larson directing traffic there. I don't like exposing the wing there. As he moved Carabillo behind him. I'd rather have Fort move up a step, leave Carabillo covering his man. Why would you leave anybody uncovered? What's Carabillo going to do from there with the puck? It's going to go right to Denny. He's going to step up and bury it in 3 seconds. So you just wait. Promise you that. I don't like leaving wings uncovered, ladies and gentlemen. Call me old, call me get off my lawn grumpy guy. And I don't like an uncovered wing. You got to put blue cheese, and that's the reason why right there. Fort kept the puck in. Got it down to Larson, taken away. You saw right there, the puck that was an even faceoff went a little bit to the Wizards. Seahawks had no presence on the puck there because Carabillo was behind the faceoff circle rather than lined up on the wing. And it happens more times than not. You can easily move the defenseman up. No reason to leave the wing uncovered. Here's Larson now. Larson down the left wing. Larson trying to step to the inside. Larson making the move, walking into the backhand. Big stop there by Obringer as he got the right flipper out. Nice rush there by Larson. And Larson lost his helmet there, so they've got to blow it dead. As he's having a little bit of a conversation there with D'Angelo, the two got together. And the ref says, all right, that's enough. You go your way, you go that way. Everybody stop with the conversations now. Now that'll happen in the course of a hockey game. The boys will get together and exchange pleasantries. They'll discuss things, you know. Hey, Ogie, get you a soda after the game, that sort of thing, I'm sure. Lord Larson discussing there, I believe it was Macri. All right, 10:22 left to go here in the second period. 2-1, the Seahawks leading it. Goals by Larson in tennis. Melchiori, the goal scorer. Oh, the Wizards tonight thus far. The Wizards trying to gain the blue line. Good job of back checking there by Spranko. Santo slid it across. That's knocked down and back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks with it. That's Flugbiel. Flugbiel over the blue line. He lost the handle on it. Sent in. Nobody touched it, so I think it's going to go for icing. Icing is the call. With just under 10 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. We really got to talk to the DJs. Hockey without music, ladies and gentlemen, is like, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. Got to have the music pumping. 9:58 left to go here in the second stanza. Cunningham on the right wing. Left wing is Flugbiel. And the center iceman, number 9, that's Sprankel. Wizards win the draw. Get it out to center. Sauer will send it back in. No delayed offside, so there's a whistle. I think the ref's saying it's going to come to center ice. It is. The refs can put it at center ice. The refs can put it at either dot in the neutral zone, or the refs can put it deep in the Seahawks zone. The only place the refs can't put it is anywhere inside the Wizards zone. It's up to their discretion. Was it really intentional? Then it goes all the way down. Was it kind of intentional? Then it goes to center ice. So, just when you thought having no delayed offsides was dumb, hold my Gatorade. In the corner now. Getting to it there is Sprankel. Sprankel behind the net, lost the handle on it. Fields wasn't sure where it was there for a second. And Flugbiel can't get it out. Quick shot there. Nice stop by Fields. And there'll be no further play. But I tell you, Tyler's really been sharp tonight. Not a lot of rebounds. Although there was that one really juicy rebound a couple of minutes ago, but that's the only one that I can think of that he really didn't control accurately. And it's not enough to just save the puck at this level. You've got to control that rebound either in the corner or hold on to it. And for the most part, I think Tyler's done a real good job. He's been very square to the shooter. Nothing bouncing off of him in weird directions. Done a good job here thus far. Now 10 minutes left to go here in the second period. Back to Blue and letting the shot go. That hit a body in front. Went off the leg of Slugger. Slugger, nice job to turn back there. And a good job to turn back there. You don't have to go up the boards. If it's not going to work, turn back and go the other way. So 2 good decisions there by Slugger because the puck ended up at center ice and now in the possession of Larson. Good hit there by Fort. So lays the lumber to Macri. Macri and Fort still exchanging pleasantries as the two finally separate. Seahawks now trying to get the puck out along the boards. Fort chips it up for Slugger. Slugger fires it at the backup goaltender. Dempsey drops down to get it. Good job there by Jack. Chip it to the official. I don't know if Jack's playing half the game tonight. Maybe Slugger was just trying to get him warmed up, knowing that he's coming in soon. You never know. These guys are, they're always 3, 4, 5 moves ahead, these young people. So I wouldn't put it past them. Never, ever know. Here's Baldwin now. Baldwin on it there. Baldwin. On it to Larson. Sent all the way down behind the net it goes now. Chasing it. And on it there. Here's Driscoll. And Carabillo collided with his man there. And that drew the ire of a couple of the Wizards as Denny got the guy a little bit from behind. Can't argue with that call. Interference is the call. The puck wasn't really there. A little bit behind. I don't think anything more than 2 minutes. There were a lot of 2 and 10s handed out all day today. A couple I was like, really? I don't know if that's a new mandate from USA Hockey, but there was one that was just a basic interference call. The kid got a 2 and 10. I was very confused. Yeah, I was confused before the call. So. All right, now leaning in to take the draw. And winning it there was number 20. That's Graffos. On it quickly. Turning there is Baldwin. Baldwin in the corner, hard around. Cleared but not out. Pinching in, keeping the puck in. Down the right wing they go. Sliding over Slugger. Slugger dug the puck loose, stays with it. Will Slugger now with speed. Down the right wing, shorthanded. So a big hit coming there from Driscoll. Lost his mitten, but kept the puck. Carrying the puck in now is Baldwin. Baldwin trying to run the goal and couldn't do it. So here comes Fort now. Fort right up the gut. Lets the shot go. And off a body in front. The rebound. Getting the left flipper out there was Obringer. Stopped there by Obringer. Larson to himself along the boards. Short-handed there. Larson picks the pocket now. Got it in front to Baldwin. Larson picks the pocket again. Pulls the trigger. That just missed. I'll tell you, Larson really thrives on the penalty kill. He goes out there and causes havoc. He did a great job on the last penalty kill. And this one kept it down there. Not only took away some precious time, but a couple of scoring opportunities. Here's Baldwin now at the end of his shift. Baldwin running on fumes. Got it down to Sprankle. Baldwin got it back. Hands are heavy right now. He's got to get off the ice. He's exhausted. In the corner it goes now. Sprankle. Off the boards. Sprankle will chase it down. Poking at it there with Sauer. Sauer tracked it down at center ice. Knocked down for Sprankle. Baldwin just now getting off the ice. And not fast enough. Offsides is the call. Now we'll see the referees. I think he's going to send it all the way down. How's he going to put it at center ice? Looks like center ice. All right, that's going to do it for Tyler Fields. As he exits the game, and into the game now comes number 37 in your scorecard, Jack Dempsey. 2 good goaltenders the Seahawks have. Yeah, if you have a good goaltender, you're a good coach. Most leaning in. That's why whenever I coach, my first round, second round, third round picks are all goaltenders. And you start the team you build from your goalie out, period. Goalie, defense, offense. That's how you build your team. Bartis on the backhand. Doesn't get out. First save of the game there by Dempsey. As Bartis on the puck, he's leaned into there by Walsh. Digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework in there. Coming away with it now. And quickly back the other way is Sprankle. On it there was Sauer. Sauer lost the handle on it. Bouncing puck. Lost in front. Bartis with the poke check, letting the shot go. That hit right in the Achilles. As it never got through. Back the other way now. Here comes Tennis. 1-on-3. Tennis over the blue line. Tennis to the outside, protecting the puck. Tried to cut back in. Lost the handle on it there. Took a big hit in the corner. As Krisky ran into Tennis. In the corner there. Hope he's okay. All right, now we see Aiden back to his knees and hopefully all right. Took a hard hit in the corner there from Christie as he cut in down the left wing. Tennis back up to his feet. Looks like he's smarting about it. I thought he took the hit initially in the hip area. Hopefully there was no head contact. He's going to go back to the bench. Let's see. Hopefully he stays on the bench. Looks like he is. All right, so 6:13 left to go. I don't think any penalties were handed out on that, and we're not. Well, tennis now. On the bench getting looked over by the training staff. Hopefully he's all right. And that's knocked down by the Wizards. Thought that was a high stick. It was. A high stick is the call, so the faceoff will come deep in the Wizards zone. 2-1 is your score. 6 minutes, 8 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. Seahawks get out to an early 2-0 lead. The Wizards have cut that in half since then. And that is where we stand. Same score that we ended the first period. We are here midway through the second about. It's sent in behind the net. It goes now. Sauer on it. Oh, Bartis ended up going for it. And DeSanto got it into the corner. That one ends up behind the net, pinching in. There's Cunningham. Cunningham trying to keep the puck in. Came back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Can a corn there for the netminder, Jack Dempsey. Good to get a couple of shots like that when you get in the game. Get yourself loose, get your eye on the puck. It's hard to come off the bench and play goal. I wouldn't know. When I was on the bench, the coach never sent me in, but I'm sure. Seems difficult. And on the boards now, Sprinkle won the faceoff. Sent out by the Seahawks. That's chopped down at center ice. Then sent back in there by Melchiori. On it now, Sauer. Sauer behind the net. Sauer hounded there by Macri. Almost a turnover there as the Seahawks get it out down the right wing. Chasing it there is Cunningham. And he puts the brakes on. Sam Cunningham wearing William McGinnis's old number 55. Patriots and Seahawks tomorrow from Foxborough, the home opener. The 1-0 Patriots. And the Jets are 0-1. Just in case anybody forgot. Patriots are 1-0 next Thursday night. Patriots will be paying visit to Giant Stadium to take on the Jets. Here comes Bartis now down the right wing. Bartis at the goal line. Bartis dancing with it, still with it at the Zamboni door. Got it back to the blue line for Fort. Fort, nice backhand pass quickly. Got it down for Flugbiel. Flugbiel tried to get it back to the blue line. Sprankle got in the way of that one and sent out to center. Chasing it now is Bartis. Bartis picks up the puck at his own goal line. Bartis rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Sending it up the boards, just out of the reach there of Baldwin. 4.5 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. 2-1 is the score. Good stick there by Larson. Larson on the backhand, no look. Through the neutral zone. I like to see Wade just hold on to it there and turn back to his forehand, make a decision, have purpose on his move. He's too good to make a play like that. Walking in now, letting the quick shot go. They score! Bennett Macri got loose. Down the left wing, walked in, cut back to the right, let the wrist shot go. And the Wizards, with two unanswered goals now, tied the score. 2-2 is the score with 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. A big burst of speed there by Bennett Macri, wearing David Volick's old number 25. He really took off with the puck. Some guys can skate faster with the puck. That's called second level speed. That's another thing I don't know anything about. Yeah, I read it on the internet. All right, so 2-2 is the score. Just over 4 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. Larson sent it to Carabillo. Carabillo kicked it to the center. And there's Larson with it. He lost the handle on it. And was sent in by the Wizards. Ullman now has his pocket picked by Larson. Larson will send it across now. Carabillo. Carabillo down the left wing. Carabillo puts the brakes on. Carabillo diving, chopping at it to try and get it across the Baldwin. Good effort. We talked about the Carabillo effort earlier. You saw it there on display. Not only making me look like a hockey prophet, but now you can trust my opinions, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Slugger now. Slugger trying to get the puck down low. That ricocheted a couple of times. I lost sight of it. Ends up in the corner. 2-2 is the score. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. As it's sent all the way down. Snow on the ice now, slowing it down. So no icing as the puck died before the goal line. Seahawks look to come out of their own zone now. Down the left wing they go. Baldwin took a big hit, but got it up to Larson. Larson sidesteps the check. Here's Larson now. Larson protecting the puck. He'll take it back to center. Larson, good decision there. I did not want to see him go on the backhand and go across center ice. The little girl got scared on the glass. And stepping up there is Carabillo. Oh, that was a wizard sandwich on Seahawks. Brett, a chance now, back the other way, later shot go. Dempsey stands tall to make the waffle save. Nice stop there by Dempsey. He stayed up, too. He didn't go down in the butterfly. I think that the wizard forward was thinking he was going to go down. Never did. Larson now with the move. He lets the shot go. That one buzzes the tower as it goes right by the ear hole bringer. 2:31 left to go here in the second stanza. That comes out to center. Bartis quickly now on it. Bartis backpedaling. Bartis up along the boards. That was deflected. There's no way that should be icing. Wow. I heard the deflection from here. Unless the deflection occurred before the red line, perhaps. Maybe that's what happened. All right, 2:18 left to go here in the second period. Just a gorgeous day. It's been a gorgeous summer, a gorgeous 6 weeks. This is the nicest weather I can ever remember in my life. Every night is beautiful. Really wonderful weather. All right, leaning in now is Sprankle to take the face-off for the Seahawks. The game tied at 2. A real good affair here at the Rose Garden tonight. Bartis fighting off the check there. Got it to Cunningham. Cunningham took the hit there. As coming in to greet him was D'Angelo. Back the other way now, Flugbeil. Flugbeil gained the red line and dumped it in. That's a good play. Gain the red line, dump it in, then go to work. That's exactly what Flugbeil did. Good play there by Alex. And on in now is Sprankle in the corner. Coming away with it now is Matt Kriske. Kriske with the puck. Kriske, little shimmy, Cocoa Puff move there. Got the puck out of the zone. Back the other way now, Walsh. Walsh to the outside. Walsh trying to step in. Nice stick check there by Bartis. As it's kept in by DeGrassi. Bouncing puck now. LaGrassi. He comes away to center. Is that Iagrassi? That's Iagrassi. I apologize. It's a capital I, not L. Chipped ahead now. Knocked down. Here's Walsh now. Walsh reaches for it. Walsh to the dot. Poke checked away. Good swinging poke check there. And Bartis got a chunk of them there behind the play. So I think it's going to be a penalty coming up here to Bartis. As he finished his check off in the corner, a little bit too egregiously for the ref's liking. Let's see, is it going to be roughing? Cross-checking? What else could it be? I hope it's not 2 and 10. There's been so many of them today, I'm telling you. It's a penalty. What do you got to explain it to the kid about? I don't understand. These refs talk to the players so much. I know they're taught to do that too. Are they saying it was a hit from behind? They are. No, he did get 10 minutes, so it's a 2 and 10, or I don't know if it's a major. I hope it's not a major. He did get a misconduct, though. I saw the hands on the hips. There it is. That's a misconduct, so a 2 and 10 to Bartis. Is he done for the day? So they didn't put anybody else in yet. They got to put somebody in for the 10. They got to put somebody in for the 2. Bartis will sit there for 10. So Cunningham's going to serve the 2. Yes, I'm telling you, they've been all day today. They've been handing out 10-minute misconducts. There's another one. I mean, it was a penalty. Okay, I don't disagree with the call really, a little bit, but whatever. It's not, that's a penalty, but it's not a 10-minute. Anyway, I think a mandate has come down from USA Hockey about it. I've seen them all day today. It's like the 5th one I've seen called, and each one takes about 10 minutes to explain to the staff. Oh, they got it done quickly there. All right, so it's going to be a power play. The penalty is only for 1 minute and 30, and then he'll serve 10 minutes after that. So Bartis will be in the sin bin for 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Well, unless they score on the power play, he'll be in the sin bin for at least 10 minutes. And time served now. Riscatelli couldn't keep the puck in. He tracks it down. On it now quickly, Riscatelli. Cross-ice pass, a power play now. The third of the night here for the Wizards. As they try to get it back out. Good to see Tennis back out there. He was shaken up on the last shift. Larson on it now, circling DeSanto, chasing him. Larson just turning and wheeling, got it out to center. Catelli was waiting for it there. And here come the Wizards now, back the other way over the blue line, down the right wing, hounded there by Slugger. Slugger finishes his check off. Bodies collide in the corner. As Macri sends it across, but waiting there with Slugger as he tracked it down. Hard around now for Tennis. Tennis coming together with King. Tennis trying to get the puck out. It's in his feet there. He's got Larson with him. Jarred it loose, sending it all the way down, but it's still going to be icing if it makes it there. And the puck rolls across the goal line for an icing call. 10 seconds left to go in the period here. If I'm the Wizards, I pull the goaltender for the two-man advantage. You got to have trust in your face-off, man. You think they can win the face-off, get the shot away, get it on net with two men down with 10 seconds left to go? I mean, it'd be fun. Yeah. I would do it. That's just me. Wizards with the puck now. Back to the blue line. This is why you don't do it. But if the extra guy was out there, no way Sprinkle gets that chance. I mean, it's just math, honey. It's just math. All right, the second stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. Wonderland 2. Southeastern Connecticut 2. We'll be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story being unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on Solu. Thank you so much for joining us. We got a dandy. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had a fantastic intermission. The second intermission, always a good intermission to break out the Funyuns or perhaps the purple bag of Doritos or some fiery Cheetos or Takis that the kids like. And Sophie like the blue Takis. A variety of different things. The red Takis better? Okay. I usually have like one. And I'm like, Taki. That's probably where the name comes from. All right. Anyway, I digress. Enjoy your new bag of chips as the ref leans in, drops the puck, and the third period is underway. So 24 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 15 seconds remaining on the man advantage. The penalty is to 24. I apologize. Getting my colors mixed up there on the screen. Seahawks couldn't get it out there. Sprankle lost the handle on it as it was kept in by number 20, Saffros. Cleared but not out. Kept in by Driscoll. Driscoll letting the shot go. Saved by Dempsey. The rebound lays next to Dempsey. Underneath there, still loose. Dempsey leaping at it. Still loose. Poke checked away at the last moment. A great play by Cunningham. Now Carabillo going at it in front there as bodies collide. He was mixing it up there, like with Ullman. And Seahawks get away to center. Sprankle sidesteps the check there. Offsides is the call of the blue line. Carabillo was doing battle down low in front of Dempsey. And he's protected Dempsey for years now. A nice play there by Denny Carabillo. Leaning in is Sprankle. Sprankle and Carabillo out there with Baldwin. Trying to step to the outside. Cunningham trying to prevent them from gaining the zone. Couldn't do so. Goes behind the net now. Sauer on it there. That's taken away as it's kept in. The Wizards back to the blue line it goes now. Grossi lets the shot go. Ends up in the corner, but the Wizards maintain possession. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. Saved by Dempsey. Nice quick shot there by Brandon D'Angelo. And back the other way now. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin with the puck. Baldwin trying to step to the outside. Puts the brakes on. Baldwin wheeling his way in there. Cleared and kept in at the blue line by Preston Fort. Nice play there by Fort. But the Wizards come away with it. Back out to center ice. Good job of back checking and sticking the passing lane there as Fort broke up the play. Gotta like the effort there by number 12. That one sent all the way down. Dempsey leaves it there for Sluggert. Sluggert hounded from behind there by Walsh. Sluggert with the puck now. Dempsey saying, don't pass it. Sluggard wheeling and dealing. Sluggard looking to get his goaltender an assist. On the backhand, walks in, back to the forehand, still has possession, trying to get it back out in front. That came down to Fort, broken up there. MC came close to getting one there. And here's Fort now. On the backhand, comes away to center. Fort on it there. Weston Fort, send it back. Over for Sluggard. Sluggard tried to get it up to Sprankle. That missed the target. Sent ahead. Seahawks will regroup. No icing with 13:30 left to go here in the third stanza. 2-2 is the score. Fort sending it across for Carabillo. Carabillo lost sight of it. DeSanto came up on it there. Carabillo sending it ahead. Up for King now. King sliding it across as the Wizards break it out to center ice. Nice job of back checking there by Larson. Larson for Fort. Fort for Sluggard. Sluggard turning. Sluggard on it there. Sluggard trying to get it up for Flugbiel. Good job by DeSanto on the back check. Larson in the neighborhood decided to poke check it. Got it over the blue line, but quickly now DeSanto back the other way. Hounded by Flugbiel. Sliding it across, cutting in there. Big hit there, coming off the bench. Tennis lays the lumber into him there, sends Macri flying. Bodies in the corner there as Tennis comes together with Sluggard. And they win the puck and send it hard around. Up ahead, Tennis. Ended up on a stick of Sluggard, who got it up for Flugbiel. Flugbiel managed to keep it in. Here's Larson now. Down the right wing. Larson trying to fight through a check there. Couldn't get it out. Couldn't keep it in, I mean. And now Flugbiel does. Up for Cunningham. Here's Cunningham now with the dot. Cunningham's got a lot of traffic. Pulls the trigger. That just missed on the glove side. And comes back to center ice. Wizards on it there. And here the Seahawks now regrouping. Up for Flugbiel. Flugbiel lost the handle on it in the neutral zone. Wizards now turn that into a chance. Playing the shotgun. Found its way to Dempsey. Dempsey did a nice job to fight it off and cover up the puck. 12-12 left to go here in the third and final stanza. 2-2 is the score. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in tomorrow, 8 a.m. right here on the Sulu Broadcasting Network. Mites and Mimosas, hosted by Preston Fort, will be a play-by-play man tomorrow all day for the Mites, the Squirts, the Peewees, and the Bantams. 4 games on the docket here on Sulu. Back to the blue line it goes now. That one went off a shoulder of Carabillo. And off into the corner it goes now. And the Seahawks on it there. Trying to get the puck out. They're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework along the Zamboni door. Well, finally the ref blows it dead. I like to see the ref just let them play. The puck will come out eventually. Unless it went under the Zamboni door. Well, ref blew it dead. I say let them play. Puck's not out of play. No penalty, no infraction, no nothing. It'll come out eventually. Or maybe it won't. We can all just sit here for 11 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm sure we can get a lot done. Here's Carabillo now. Carabillo sliding it over, right on the stick now, Baldwin. Baldwin takes a slash down the left wing, fighting through. Baldwin still with it. Puck ends up behind the net. Baldwin still with it there. Followed up now by Sprankle. Sprankle trying to get it down low, couldn't connect. Here's Sprankle now on it. Sprankle sending a backhand right across the goal mouth, and jumping out to get it there was Obringer. Good job there by the netminder, Obringer. Alert there. You don't want the puck in that area, so best to just cover it up. Good decision there by number 14. There's 2 different kind of shoulders out there for the Wizards. I prefer the one that Obringer has, just the all white. Well, not all white, but mostly white. There's some out there with light blue on the top. Lopez there's got a light blue one. I like the white tops myself better. And here's Fort now. Fort off the boards. Trying to get back to it. Couldn't connect. Back the other way now. Sending it to the outside. Quickly with it, Ullman. Ullman got speed. Ullman at the dot. Lost the handle on it. Found it. Lets the shot go. Sluggard came back to get in the way of that one. Nice play there by Sluggard. As Carabillo came over. Got a chunk of Ullman. Kept it down low for Sluggard. Sluggard maintaining possession. Carabillo gaining his faculties. On around. Carabillo back on his feet with the puck there. He saw the hit coming low at the shoulder and laid the lumber into him there. As he sent Driscoll flying, Driscoll had Carabillo lined up. Carabillo saw him coming, and he was the one who laid the lumber into him. Good play there as Carabillo, the last second, put his head up, braced himself, and sent his aggressor flying. Now 10:35 left to go here. I think we have some matching penalties here between Clark. And I believe that is Baldwin. It is. Baldwin in the sin bin, as is Clark. I don't think we're going to change the manpower on the ice here at all. Should still be 5-on-5. Well, perhaps 4-on-4, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be 5-on-5. Yes, it is. 5-on-5. You see the ref indicating that right there. 5 fingers on one hand, 5 on the other. 5-on-5. Or 5 aside, as they like to call it. Larson got it to himself, now walking in, pulled the trigger! Big stop there by Obringer. As Larson pushed it to himself and got the shot away. It's always a good move if you're a forward, if you're a centerman. You push the puck to yourself. Especially if nobody's back there. Now Larson wins the draw back. Here's Tennis now. Tennis with a nice move. Tennis lets the shot go. That just missed. As he got that heavy, hard wrist shot away. It didn't miss by much on the Waffle side. Flugbiel in the corner. Flugbiel trying to come away with it. He lost the handle on it. Now for Larson. Larson turning, shooting. He scores! Wade Larson with his second goal of the evening. As they won the faceoff, Flugbiel got it back out in front. Larson with the quick shot there. Gets the shot away, buries the biscuit, and the Seahawks regain the lead. 3-2 is the score. Good quick hands there by number 6 in your scorecard. As he initially won the faceoff, which is why I say faceoffs are the second most important part of hockey. First, second, and third are goaltending. Faceoffs a very close second. Here's Larson now behind the net. Larson looking for the hat trick. Got it back for Sauer. Sauer knocked it down, letting the shot go. That was deflected. It's DeSanto. That sounded like it hurt something. Tennis in the corner there. Sends his man flying, and then a figure 4 leg lock attempted there by Riccatelli. Bob Backlund would be proud. That's knocked down at center ice as Cunningham retreats. The Wizards get to it. Back the other way now with speed. Here comes DeSanto. DeSanto letting the shot go. Waffle down. The rebound dangerously lie there. Larson came back. But didn't get rid of it. And now it's sent ahead. There's Tennis coming over. Tennis missed his check there. And the Wizards come away with it. Back the other way now with speed. Macri. Macri down the right wing. Macri cutting to the inside. Macri trying to run the gauntlet. Couldn't do so. Now it finally bounces out in front. That goes over the head of Dempsey. Now it's sent behind the net. Wizards on it there. Trying to get it back out in front. Larson bouncing puck. Couldn't corral it. Kept in by King. Here's a chance now down low. Dempsey got the flipper on it. As Melchiorre got the shot away. Now the Seahawks, they're out there for a long time again. Seahawks have been caught out a couple of shifts here tonight for long shifts, and they are out of breath running around in their own zone, and the Wizards wisely getting fresh legs out there. They got to do it quickly, though. Want to keep the Seahawks hemmed in. There's nothing wrong with getting fresh legs, don't get me wrong. But I'd like to see them keep the Seahawks hemmed in here. They had the Seahawks on the ropes there, but the Seahawks managed to get 2 or 3 players on the ice now as Larson working his man over. And the Wizards come away with it. 2-on-2 down low, stepping to the outside, getting back to the forehand, letting the shot go. Big stop by Dempsey. And then a little bit of pushing and shoving after the play there. The boys have gotten together, but I think the Wizards may have drawn a penalty here. Or may have drawn a power play is what I mean to say, because I didn't think number 55 there, Ullman, did anything. No, 2 minutes for just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. Ullman was just standing around. He remained calm. He should be rewarded. That's just my opinion. The Seahawks went after him, so it looks like it's going to be no man advantage at all, which I like. And now timeout called by Southeastern Connecticut. So 8:21 remaining here in the third and final stanza. And Seahawks call timeout. They want to talk things over. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you yet again. Our 5th season now with the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. It's a privilege to do these games. Today is our 5th game on the docket today. We had a Mites game, a Squirts game, a Pee Wee game, and a Bantam game. I think the Mites were the only ones that won. The Seahawks today? Well, the Seahawks had some road games, I'm sure, so hopefully They fared well on the road. So timeout called by Coach Sauer. Wants to talk things over with 8:21 left to go in the third period. I know some people say, you don't want to waste your timeout. You want to use it. You want to have it in your pocket. I don't agree with that. If you feel you need to call a timeout for whatever reason, change the momentum, talk about something, get everybody focused, see what guys want on their pizza for after the game, for whatever reason. I never believed in saving a timeout. If you have it and you want to use it, use it. You can always come up with a reason for a timeout later in the game. The goaltender could have a waffle issue. There could be a rut in the ice that needs to be filled. There's a lot of ways to come across it, find a timeout. A light bulb up ahead needs to be changed. A lot of reasons you can come up with to slow the game down a little bit. If need be, goaltender could have a little strap issue or something on his helmet. And what you need is a code word to get him to do it. All right, here's Fort now. Fort, hard around. As Driscoll kept the puck in, here comes Tennis now. Tennis down the left wing. Tennis sending it in on the backhand. Into the corner it goes. Tracked down by Clark. Clark hard around on the forehand. Good job by Carabillo to read that and keep it in. Unless the shot go doesn't get through. Here's Clark again. Lined up by Slugger. Slugger got a big piece of him there, but Macri definitely turned at the last moment. So that's going to be a shot from behind, I think. But he turned at the last second, though. Slugger was coming, and he turned at the last second. Slugger couldn't really hold up at that point. I mean, he definitely got him from behind, though. But I don't think his numbers were there when he was initially stepping towards him. We'll see what the refs decide. That's a tough call for the officials. The infraction definitely occurred. I really think it was more good to see Macri back to his feet. He's all right from the big hit there. Really think it was more from Macri turning away from the hit that caused it to be from behind, and he had his back to him the whole time. I'll see now. The ref says assessing the penalties now. Looks like Slugger might be done for the day. Yeah, that's a tough call for the officials, though. I thought if you watch it, he saw him coming and he turned. Still a penalty. Don't get me wrong. And I know, but if the ref looked at the last second, it looks like a total hit from behind, but it really wasn't. It wasn't that sort of hit. That's a tough call. The officials are put in a tough spot there. All right, so it's a double minor to Slugger, then a game misconduct. With just under 8 minutes left to go, and a game misconduct for the parent there, who's escorted out by the official. That doesn't affect the manpower on the ice, though. Well, not yet. I'm sure the USA. No, I shouldn't say that too loud. If a parent gets thrown out of the game, you're shorthanded. It's actually not a terrible idea. Here's Fort now, but I don't want to punish the kids, though. I would say that the guy can't go to the concession stand while he's out there. You're not allowed to get a popcorn or a pretzel if you behave that way. Kicked ahead now, kept in at the blue line. So a 4-minute power play here for the Wizards as they're down by 1. Fort had it knocked away. Nice play by Driscoll. Driscoll with the puck now. Driscoll at the dot. Driscoll hounded there by Fort. Good job by Fort. The Seahawk penalty kill has been outstanding this evening. As Larson has led the way, and a nice aggressive job there by Fort to cause havoc in the offensive zone. Here's Tennis now on the backhand. He'll send it in. 7:10 left to go here in the affair. 3-2 is your score. Behind the net it goes now. Wizards trying to get it back out to center. On it there. Cunningham. Cunningham with the puck. Cunningham with it. Cunningham dancing his way in. Sending it behind the net. And on it there is Clark. Clark with it there. Clark sending it all the way down. And it's not going to have enough on it for icing. A lot of snow out there with the big boys in the third period. So just under 3 minutes left to go in the power play. The double minor to Sluggert, or the major, excuse me, actually. It's not a double minor. I apologize. And it's sent all the way down. Does it have enough English on it to stop before the goal line? It does not, so icing is the call. Even though the Seahawks are shorthanded for all this time, it is icing. So 6:33 left to go in the affair. 2:39 left to go on the major penalty slugger. We see Bartis is back out there from his 10-minute misconduct. That was handed out earlier. So they lost Slugger, but gained Bartis. Back to the blue line now. Here's Christie. Christie letting the shot go. Deflected on the way in. Dempsey trying to find it. Still loose. The rebound is blown dead. Dempsey, that puck, that was a knuckler. I think it was deflected on the way in. Dempsey got a chunk of it. And then the ref blew the play dead as he lost sight of it. As the Wizards were buzzing around Dempsey. 6:26 left to go in the affair. 2.5 minutes left to go in the major penalty to Slugger. So a 2.5-minute power play still here for the Wonderland Wizards. Neither team has capitalized on the power play here tonight just far. DeSanto leaning in to take it against Larson. Larson's been a tremendous penalty killer tonight. He's going to have to do it again here as that one finds its way to Dempsey. Nice stop there by Jack as he gobbles it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Dips it into the gravy, hands it over to the official. We're only about 2 months and 2 months and a week or out from Thanksgiving now. So we can start thinking about it. Not that you ever should have stopped. That's just me. 6:20 left to go now as the Seahawks with a slow, methodical change here. I told you there's ways to slow the game down. And as Tennis comes in to take the face-off against DeSanto. Aiden Tennis wins the draw. Nobody on that wing, but not the Seahawks' fault this time because they are shorthanded. As Tennis went diving by to block the shot. Gotta like that effort. Back to the blue line he goes now, letting the shot go. Dempsey got a chunk of it as it came by. Nice right flipper save there by Dempsey. Behind the net, trying to get it out in front. Couldn't do so. Sent hard around. Here's Tennis on it now. Tennis took the hit, protected the puck from DeSanto. Tennis still with it. Cleared and kept in at the blue line. Nice play by Christie to keep the puck in. He lets the shot go. Dempsey finds it through traffic. And there'll be no further play. Under 6 minutes to go now in the affair. 1:57 left to go in the major penalty against Slugger. We got a major penalty and a game misconduct. So he's hit the showers. All right, Larson leaning in now to take the draw. Larson wins the defensive zone draw to Sauer. Sauer behind the net for Fort. That's a good set face-off play there by the Seahawks. That was the plan the whole time. That's practiced. And they executed it well. Here's Larson now. Larson with it. Larson to the outside. Larson. He likes to just get it along the boards and keep it there and let the clock kill the penalty for him. Doing a great job protecting the puck. Now he looks to cut back inside, wheeling and dealing. Still with it, Larson. Larson left it for Fort. Fort trying to dig it loose. Got it to Larson. Here's Larson now. Trying to come away with it in front. And the Wizards get it back out to the blue line. Kept in as Sauer stepped up to keep it in. Here's Sauer now at the goal line. Sauer behind the net. Sauer trying to get it back to the blue line. Stepping up, keeping it in there was Cunningham. Cunningham did a nice job on the bouncing puck. Only 1:10 remaining on the power play now for the Wizards. That's Larson. Did a nice job to keep it in. Knifed out to center, but Fort waits for it there. Fort will send it over to Cunningham. Cunningham on the puck there. Cunningham, a 9-iron out to center ice. That's knocked down. Wizards. Poke checked away by Cunningham. Here's Sauer. Likes him to gain the red line and dump it in. Sauer at the blue line. Sending it in. On it there was Larson letting the shot go. Nice stop there by Obringer, and there'll be no further play. Hey, you're shorthanded. You're at the end of a shift. It's a major power play. Get over the red line, dump it in, and get off the ice. 45 seconds. The most guys should be out there. Tops. Got to stay fresh. Got to keep coming off the ice. And here's Carabillo now. Carabillo out there with Bartis and Fort and Larson. Larson lost the handle on it. Sent all the way down by the Wizards. Dies in the snow. Fort got to it. Over for Bartis. Bartis in the corner. Bartis moved it up for Carabillo. Got it out to center. That's all you got to do. The most important thing is don't turn it over. Get it out to center and then get it deep. Didn't do the get deep part, but at least they got it out. Here's D'Angelo now. Down the right wing. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Got it out in front. Dempsey got a piece of it. The rebound. That pushed aside there. What's coming through was Graffos. In the corner now, Wizards. Trying to come away with it. On it now is Larson. Larson with it. Larson trying to get the puck out. Larson kicks it to himself. A 2-on-1 with Carabello. Larson over the blue line at the dot. Saucering it across. Here comes Carabello pulling the trigger. And he got slid into the boards there as he let the shot go. I hope Denny's all right. He slid into the boards very hard. I'm not sure if I was following the puck, if he hit his head or his shoulder. He was going after the rebound and off balance slid into the boards backwards. Very high speed. He's all right, though. He's moving around. Nothing like that. Carabillo now back to his knees and getting back to his feet. Good rush by Carabillo. Beautiful salsa pass by Larson over to him. Carabillo got the shot away. Off balance. Fell into the boards hard. He looks all right, though. Hopefully just knocked the wind out of him. All right, so 3:43 left to go. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. As the Wizards fail to capitalize on the major power play to tie the score. Couple of opportunities. Dempsey made a couple of nice saves. Down low now, Larson against Christie. As the Wizards trying to get the puck out. Larson's just had a brilliant defensive game as he lifts the stick and steals it there. All along the boards now. Came out to center. Fort knocked it down. Fort will slide it over for Baldwin. Baldwin couldn't get it deep. Now Bartis with it. Bartis. He couldn't get it deep as DeSanto knocked it away. Here comes DeSanto now over the blue line. Offsides is the call. He lost the handle on it on the blue line there. Now 3:15 left to go. Terrible job by the scorekeeper. I mean, read the room. Here comes Baldwin now. Baldwin cutting to the inside, laying the shot. A big stop. The rebound swiped away there by Obringer. Turning, wheeling, Larson letting the shot go. Obringer closes the wickets just in time. A big stop there by Obringer. As Larson was looking for the hat trick, and if you get a hat trick, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home. Even at this level, even at U18, it's still, you get a hat trick, you get ice cream. I don't care if the kid's 18 or 39 in a beer league. You get a hat trick, you get ice cream. And Larson looking for the ice cream. I don't know if he's a Fudgy the Whale kind of guy or Baskin Robbins. Not quite sure. Friendlies, perhaps. Maybe some Briars. Huh? Fudgy the Whale. Yeah, you get the whole. You can't get a piece of Fudgy the Whale. They don't sell Fudgy the Whale by slices. Although, that might be something, a Fudgy the Whale truck. Here's a chance down low. Dempsey got the flipper on it. It only sells Fudgy the Whale slices, you know? Oh, kids. It's happening. It's our retirement plan right there, babe. Go cross country now. Fudgy the Whale mobile. Bringing joy to everyone. Here's Walsh now. Walsh down the left wing. Walsh at the dot. Walsh backpedaling. Bartis stayed with him. Poke checked away there. My Baldwin. Back to the blue line it goes. Off into the corner. 2:20 left to go. Keeping an eye on the Wizards goaltender for you. See if he vacates for the extra skater. And here comes Flugbiel now. Flugbiel back the other way. Flugbiel with the puck. Got over center ice and dumped it in. That's a good play. Get over the red line and dump it in. Seahawks get some fresh legs out there. 2 minutes to go now in the affair. Back the other way now. Ullman. Ullman over the blue line at the dot. Lets the shot go. Nice stop there as Dempsey pours it right down out of midair. 1:57 left to go here in the final stanza. If the game does get tied by Wonderland, there is no sudden death or sudden life overtime, ladies and gentlemen, because USA Hockey does not like fun. I don't know why they can't let the kids play 5 minutes of overtime, but you know I would. Here's Sauer now. The kid deserves a chance to score an overtime winner. Taken away. Along the boards now. On it quickly there is Ullman. Ullman trying to get the puck in front. Lost the handle on it behind the net. Dempsey did a nice job to keep it back there. The goaltender's still in between the pipes for the Wizards. Thought they might have pulled him with the puck in deep. Kept him in there. Larson comes away with it. Larson fighting through traffic. Larson left it. There for Cunningham. Cunningham over for Tennis. Tennis wisely just chips it in. Very smart play there by Aiden Tennis. And as Baldwin gives chase, clear but not out. Kept in by Larson. Larson puts the brakes on. Larson at the blue line. Larson lets the shot go, and they stop there by the netminder Obringer. And there'll be no further play. 1 minute, 12 seconds left to go in the affair. Wizards still have their timeout in their pocket, I believe. Seahawks used theirs. About 5 minutes to go. All right. Taking the face-off is Larson. Larson, Tennis, Baldwin, Sauer, and Cunningham, the 5 skaters. Face-off one. Tried to slide it across. Good stick in the passing lane there by Walsh. Off sides of the call as it came out to center. All right, the face-off now at center ice. 6 seconds ticked off the clock. So if you're paying attention, there's 1:06 left. If you're not paying attention, there's 1:06 left. Tennis. Coming away with it now is DeSanto. DeSanto sliding it over. At the dot, walking in. That just missed. DeSanto was cutting to the cooker. Goaltender is out now. The extra skater on there for Wonderland. The net is empty down at the other end. Here's Tennis. Tennis with an empty net, sending it down. That's not going to make it for icing. So a good job there. Make the puck die before it got to the goal line by Aiden Tennis. Knocked down Cunningham. Cunningham in his own blue line. Cunningham sees the empty net. He sends it down, but the Seahawks were offside. 37.4 seconds left to go. We'll see where the faceoff comes. Oh, the refs are saying the faceoff's going to be deep in the Seahawks zone. Ooh. All right. And it's like I said, it's their discretion, but okay, I thought it was going to come to center ice, but all right. The refs send it down deep in the Seahawks zone. Big face-off here. Big face-off win by Larson. Sauer in the corner. Sauer, 30 seconds left, chipped it up ahead. Up ahead now, Baldwin. That one's going to miss the net. No, another icing call here against the Seahawks, although the other one wasn't icing, it was offsides, actually. Well, same results. All right. Face-off deep now in the Seahawks zone. To the right of Dempsey is waffle side. Catches conventionally from my perspective. Obringer would disagree. Down at the other end. Southpaw, South Philly. Face-off, big face-off win there. Larson won 2 big face-offs in a row. Down in his own end. Here comes Tennis now with a chance to seal the deal. Down the left wing, wants to handle to Clark. As his poke checked away. Bodies collide behind the play there, and I think it's going to be a penalty. Coming up here to Tennis. I thought Tennis was the one who was pulled down. I was following the puck, though. So it's a power play now with 11.5 seconds left to go. So it's going to be a 2-man advantage here as they have the goaltender pull. Not a 2-man advantage, but a 2-skater advantage. Because it's only a 1-man advantage. You know what I mean. There's 6 skaters versus 4 skaters. And Jack. All right, so a huge face-off here. We'll see if the Seahawks can win it. That one ends up straight up in the air. Bouncing puck rolls to Dempsey. Dempsey makes the save. The rebound! Dempsey holds on. There'll be no further play. Big stop there by Dempsey. That face-off went right up straight in the air. And then out in front of Dempsey. All right, 6 seconds left to go here. Seahawks 1 face-off win away from sealing the deal on home ice. Bouncing puck. Wonderland gets to it. Slid right through the crease. Never got to Dempsey. Back to the point now. Letting the shot go deflected. Dempsey makes the save at the buzzer. And the Seahawks hold on for the victory here tonight as they head down to their goalkeeper, Dempsey. Dempsey had to make a couple of big saves there in the waning moments. An excellently played hockey game by both organizations. And the Seahawks will come away with the big win. Well, Yasolu, top dog of the affair, is going to go to number 6. He's right there in the front of the line. Mr. Wade Larson, 2 goals tonight. A great job penalty killing. I thought he was just a leader out there. Did a great job at both ends of the ice. And a good job by the entire Seahawks team. I thought they had a lot of pep in their step in the first period. Got out to the 2-0 lead. Wonderland did a real nice job to make it 2-2. And Seahawks held on. They killed off the major penalty in the third period. A couple of other things, and they walk away with the victory here tonight. Larson with the game winner, 3-2 is your score. Well, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride of 20 years, as soon as the clock strikes midnight tonight, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu Broadcast Network. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp, for Mites and Mimosas here on the Solu. Enjoy the rest of the night. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Go Patriots, go Titans tomorrow. Good night, everybody.